Good morning. Today we'll continue with chapter 5 Arithmetic Progression. Nth term of an AP. The first term is A, second term is A2 which is A plus D which can be written as A plus 2 minus 1 into D. Third term is A3 which is A plus D plus D, that is second term plus D. A plus 2D which is A plus 3 minus 1 into D. Fourth term is A4 which is A plus 4 minus 1 into D. If we compare the same way, we can write the nth term as An equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So, the nth term of an AP with first term A and common difference D is given by An equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. An is also called the general term of an AP. If there are m terms in the AP, then Am represents the last term. The last term is also denoted by small letter l. So let us move on to exercise 5.2. Fill in the blanks in the following table. Given that A is the first term, D is the common difference, and An is the nth term of the AP. A is given to be minus 18.9 and D is 2.5. An is 3.6. We have to find n, which is the number of terms. So the nth term of an AP is given by An equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Substituting the given values, we'll get, instead of An, we will substitute 3 plus 6. A is minus 18.9 plus n minus 1 into D is 2.5. So we'll keep the unknown term on one side, the rest we will solve. So we'll get n minus 1 is equal to 22.5 by 2.5, which on solving will get 9. So n is equal to 9 plus 1, which is 10. Now question number 3. In the following APs, find the missing terms. So in this, the second term, first term is not given to us. The second term is 13. The third term is not given. Fourth term is 3. So A2, which is A plus D, is 13. A4, which is A plus 3D, 1 less than the number, is equal to 3. Now subtracting both the equations, A4 minus A2 will get A plus 3D minus A plus D, which is 3 minus 13. So A and A minus A will get cancelled. 3D minus D will be 2D, which is equal to minus 10. So D is minus 5. Substituting this in A2, we'll get A2 equal to A plus D, which is 13. Therefore, A is equal to A2 minus D, which is 13 minus 5. That is 13 plus 5, 18. So A3 will be A plus 2D. We got the value of A. We got D also. We'll substitute that. 18 plus 2 into minus 5 is equal to 18 minus 10, which is 8. Hence, the missing terms are 18 and 8 respectively. Again, we have to find the missing terms. In this one, the first term is given to be 5. Second and third term are missing to us. And the fourth term is 9, 1 by 2. So, A is 5. A4, which is A plus 3D, is 9, 1 by 2. So, let us solve this. We'll get 3D equal to 9, 1 by 2 minus 5. This is a mixed fraction. We'll convert it to improper fraction. 19 by 2 minus 5. So, we get 9 by 2. So D will be 3 by 2. 9 by 2 divided by 3. So we got A, we got D also. We just have to find A2 and A3. Here A2 is A plus D, 5 plus 3 by 2, 13 by 2. A3 is A plus 2D, 5 plus 2 into 3 by 2, which is 5 plus 3, so 8. Hence the missing terms are 13 by 2 and 8 respectively. Now the next one, which term of the AP 3, 8, 13, 18 is 78? So we are given an AP and they're asking which term, that is n is what is asked, is 78. So in these kind of questions, we will assume 78 to be the last term. So our first term is 3. Our common difference D is A2 minus A1. When we subtract the consecutive terms, we'll get the D, isn't it? So we will take the A2 minus A1, which is 8 minus 3, 5. So AN is 78. As I told you, whatever we have to find, we'll consider it to be the last term, that is AN. AN formula, A plus N minus 1 into D equal to 78. Let us substitute. A is 3, N minus 1 into D is 5 equal to 78. When we solve, we get N is 16. So 16th term of this AP is 78. Now the next one, find the number of terms in each of the following APs. So 18, 15, 1 by 2, 13, etc. minus 47. So in this also we have to find n, and the last term we will consider minus 47 to be an, the last term for us. Given that a is 18, d is a2 minus a1, 15 1 by 2 minus 18, which is 31 by 2 minus 18. So minus 5 by 2. An is minus 47. We know the an formula, a plus n minus 1 into d. So let us substitute. A is 18, n minus 1 will remain as such. D is minus 5 by 2 equal to minus 47. So n minus 1 into minus 5 by 2 is minus 65. N minus 1 will get it as 26. So n is 27. Therefore, this AP has 27 terms, number of terms. We are considering minus 47 to be the last. So it has 27 terms. Now check whether 150 is a term of the AP 11, 8, 5, 2, etc. That means if we keep writing this AP, will we get a number minus 150 or not? So to find that, we'll first try to find n. Okay, so we can find out which term is minus 150. So let's see that. Given that A is 11, D is A2 minus A1, which is 8 minus 11 minus 3, AN is minus 150. As I told you, we always consider whatever we need to find to be the last term. So A plus N minus 1 into D is the formula for AN equal to minus 150. So 11 plus N minus 1 into D is minus 3, which is minus 150. N minus 1 into minus 3 is minus 161. N minus 1 is 161 by 3. So N is 164 by 3. Now N is not an integer. It is in fraction. But N has to be an integer in arithmetic progression. Therefore, minus 150 is not a term of this AP. That is, we will not get minus 150 if we keep on writing this series. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Find the 31st term of an AP whose 11th term is 38 and 16th term is 73. We know that AN is A plus N minus 1 into D and A11 is given to be 38. So A plus 10D is 38, A16 is 73, so A plus 15D is 73. Let us solve these two. So subtracting, we will get 5D equal to 35 or D is equal to 7. So we got D. Now we'll substitute in any one equation. Let's consider equation 1. We will get the value of A to be minus 32. Now A31 we have to find, which is A plus 30D, which is minus 32 plus 30 into 7, so 178. So the 31st term of this AP is 178. Okay, let us consider another question. If the third and the ninth terms of an AP are 4 and minus 8 respectively, which term of this AP is 0? Solution, we know that AN is A plus N minus 1 into D. Okay, so A3 is given to be 4, A plus 2D equal to 4, first equation, and A9 is minus 8. So A plus 8D is minus 8 for us. Subtracting 1 from 2, we get 6d as minus 12. So d will be minus 2. Substituting in equation 1, we get a plus 2 into minus 2 equal to 4. So a is 8. We got a and d. Which term of this AP is 0? So an, whatever we want to find, we'll consider to be the last term. So an is 0. An formula is a plus n minus 1 into d. It is equal to 0. So 8 plus n minus 1 into minus 2 is 0. N minus 1 is get solved to be 4. So n is 5. Fifth term of the AP will be 0. Now, a little bit different type of question. The 17th term of an AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. Find the common difference. Given that the 17th term of an AP exceeds means it is more than its 10th term by 7. That means A17th term exceeds means I told you adding 10th term A10 by 7. So plus 7. We know that an is a plus n minus 1 into d. So we'll substitute that. A17 will be a plus 16d and A10 will be a plus 9d plus 7. Now here a will get cancelled. We can solve for d. We get 70 equal to 7. So d is 1. Hence the common difference is 1. That's what we are asked to find. Directly we'll get the answer. Now in the next one, which term of the AP 3, 15, 27, 39 will be 132 more than its 54th term? So given that A is 3, D is second term minus the first term, which is 15 minus 3, 12. AN is 132 plus A 54. Which term will be 132 more than the 54th term? So which term? Last term. AN is 132 plus A54. Now AN is A plus N minus 1 into D. So A plus N minus 1 into D equal to 132 plus A plus 53D. So again here A will get cancelled and we'll have N minus 1 into D value we have to be 12. We'll substitute that, then we get n to be 65. So the 65th term of this AP. So when we keep writing these numbers, the 65th number will be 132 more than the 54th term. Okay, we don't know the value of 54 also. We don't know the value of 65th term also. We are just telling that 64th term is 132 more than 54th term. That's all. Okay. Now, let us see question number 13. How many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? So we have to check how many are divisible by 7. Manually, we can start. 3-digit number, minimum is 100. So from that, if we keep adding, it's going to be a very tedious process. So here, what we are going to do is the first 3-digit number that is divisible by 7 will be 105. Okay, so first we consider the one which is the first number to be divisible by 7, a 3-digit number. And the next number will be plus 7, isn't it? So 105 plus 7, which is 112. So the series will be 105, 112, 119, and so on. All are 3-digit numbers which are divisible by 7, and thus all these terms of an AP having first term is 105 and common difference is 7. When we divide 999, why? That is the largest 3-digit number. So when we divide that by 7, we get remainder 5. So we have to subtract that. So 999 minus 5 will be 994, which is the maximum 3-digit number that is divisible by 7. So let us form the final series. 105, 112, 119, so on, 994. These are all the 3-digit numbers which are divisible by 7. So how many? Meaning we have to find n. So we know that an is a plus n minus 1 into d. We know a is 105. an we know it as 994, d is 7, we can find n. So 889 is equal to 7n minus 7. 7n is 896, n is 128. So therefore 128 three-digit numbers are there which are divisible by 7. Now, how many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250? Similar to the previous one. There it was given 3-digit, here the numbers specifically are given to us. The first multiple of 4 that is greater than 10 is 12. After 10, 12 is the first multiple of 4, isn't it? The next is 16, so on. So the series is 12, 16, 20, you know, 4 table, isn't it? Now all are multiples of 4 and they form an AP with first term 12 and common difference 4. When we divide 250 by 4, the remainder is 2. So we subtract from 250. 248 is the largest multiple of 4 within 250. So our series is 12, 16, 20, so on till 248. Now we have an 248, a 12, n we have to find, d 4. So substituting, we get n minus 1 is 59, so n is 60. So totally 60 multiples of 4, 60 numbers which are a multiple of 4 are there between 10 and 250. Now, for what value of n are the nth terms of two APs, 63, 65, 67, so on, and 3, 10, 17, so on, are equal? Okay. They are telling that this is a different series and this is another series. Nth term of these two are equal. They are asking you what is the value of n, which n these two will be equal. Now for the first AP, 63, 65, 67, our A is 63, D is 65 minus 63, which is 2. For the second AP, 3, 10, 17, so on, A is 3 and D is 10 minus 3, which is 7. Because these two are different, we are going to denote that by A dash as 3 and D dash at 7. Given that the nth terms are equal. So an is a plus n minus 1 into d. So 63 plus n minus 1 into 2 equal to 3 plus n minus 1 into 7. Why aren't we writing n and n dash? Because n is the equal, that is the same for both the AP. That is what we have to find out. So that is why we are not denoting it as 2, n and n dash over here. When we solve this, we'll get n as 13. So 13th term of these two AP will be equal. So if we keep writing both the APs, their 13th term, both first and the second APs, 13th term will be equal. Find the 20th term from the last term of the AP 3, 8, 13, etc. 253. So they're not, usually we start from the first, isn't it? But here they've asked from the last. So given AP as 20th term is considered from the last, consider the reverse order. 253, so on till 13, 8, 3. Then A is 253 for us. D is any successive numbers. If we subtract, we should be able to get the common difference. So let us take 3 minus 8, which is minus 5. Easy for us to calculate. We know that an is a plus n minus 1 into d. So a is 19, a plus 19d, a20. Find the 20th term from the last. So we need to find a20, which is a plus 19d. 253 plus 19 into minus 5. So we get 158. Therefore, 20th term from the last is 158. So to find out something from the last, we are going to reverse the AP and then find the answer. On the next one, sum of the 4th and 8th term of an AP is 24 and sum of the 6th and 10th term is 44. Find the first three terms of the AP. So let A be the first term and D be the common difference because both are unknown for us. Now we know that an is a plus n minus 1 into d, the general form. given that A4 plus A8 is 24. So A plus 3D and A plus 7D, when you add both of them, we'll get 24. 2A plus 10D is 24. A plus 5D is 12. That will be the first equation for us. Now A6 and A10 is 44. So A plus 5D plus A plus 9D is 44. 2A plus 14D is 44. A plus 7D is 22. Subtracting these two equations, AA will get cancelled. We'll get 2D equal to 10. So D as 5. Now we have found 5. D value. We'll substitute this in equation 1. We'll get A plus 5 5 are 25 equal to 12. So A as minus 13. Now first three terms are A plus D and A plus 2D. We know that in an AP. So minus 13 plus 5 will be minus 8. Minus 8 plus 5 will be minus 3. So the first three terms of the AP are minus 13, minus 8 and minus 3. Now let us move on to question number 20. Ramkali saved 5 rupees in the first week of a year and then increased her weekly savings by 1.75. If in the nth week her weekly savings become 20.75, find n. The solution is that from the given data, Ramkali is saving in the consecutive weeks. Every week, how much is Ramkali saving? 5, then 5 plus 1.75, then 5 plus 2 into 1.75, so on. Finally, he is saving 20.75. Now, therefore, A is 5, D is 1.75, and AN is 20.75. We know that AN is A plus N minus 1 into D. So 20.75 is 5 plus N minus 1 into 1.75. When we solve, we get N equal to 10. So on the 10th week, her weekly savings is going to be 20 rupee and 75 paise. So with this, we have come to the end of the session. We'll meet again in another video. Thank you.